What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Stuttering Prophet, and welcome back to another episode of Damn Where Was I? That is one in the bucket. Join with your girl, Dr. Boston. What's going on, girl?
What up? What up? What up?
How we feeling?
I don't know, man. I feel like my allergies are coming back, so I'm not happy right now. I'm back on my Zyrtec.
No, you gotta get on tree pollen. Tree pollen.
You've been saying this, but I'm like, I don't even know where.
Bro, someone put me on that like last year, 2 years ago, and I am a fiend. But see, here's the thing. It makes you feel like a crackhead because it's in liquid form, and you put like the drops underneath your tongue, and every morning you're like, I need my drops, baby.
Where's the pollen?
Right? I need my drops, baby. So, but like, man, cause like I'm allergic to pollen. Apparently, I didn't know, but like it's weird because I play golf, so I'm outside all the time, and like I didn't have it all the time, and it just came out of nowhere. And so, uh, I was golfing one time, and this lady was like, "No, I have bad allergies too, but if you go tree pollen, it's a liquid. Put that thing on your tongue, you're gonna feel great." Man, I said, "Bleep you allergies," and I'm outside like I'm in a commercial, you know. Hi, my name is Prophet. Damn,
Frolicking.
you know, my name is Prophet. Let me tell you about how I changed my life.
I was an allergy sufferer, just like you.
Just like you.
Just like you. I
But
too
now-
suffered from allergies.
Man. But we here now. We here now. Man, we got a lot to talk about. So I asked you a question earlier. How do we know Spider-Man's black? So like the Miles Morales version. Because he's in a mask, all good. You don't see any of his skin. Like, is he gonna have to like so when he saves you and he say, "Thanks, Spider-Man," he's gonna turn around like, no
You'll
problem.
know because the mask's gonna have like 2 or 3 inches that's just lopsided because it's the fro when it's smushed.
Yeah.
So if his head look a little weird, that's a nigga.
Nah.
I told the cops will know. I promise you.
Look, the cop's like, I just had that feeling, man. So don't you have that feeling?
It doesn't seem right. Don't think that a man in a mask needs to be running around hurting people, even if they are bad people.
The cops are just
doing their job.
Job.
Doing my job, man.
Protect and serve.
Who?
Me. Protect and serve me.
Okay.
So, I went to an EDM concert like last week.
Please, this was already in the group chat, and I feel like you've been chewed out enough.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
so
wait, no. Before you even go to defending yourself, let's ask this first question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you listen to EDM music?
I do not.
Okay. Can you name me one EDM artist?
I cannot.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of one. Wait, what was his name? Where did I go? Eric Prism? I think that was his name.
No, that's someone you knew after the fact.
No. Oh, before the concert, did I know?
Exactly.
No.
So why exactly would you go to an EDM concert if you do not listen to any EDM music?
So I went,
and I use the word concert very, very lightly.
It was very lightly. I went because one, my boy was going, and he said it was Ramadan, and he wanted to go to a nice little concert before it started Ramadan. Two, I've never been, so why do it? And three, so like my birthday was about to come up, so like why not just go and treat yourself, you know?
And how was our experience?
It was different.
Different.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like good different, but it was different.
Not good. That's crazy.
No, it was not good. Like, I understand now why people say, no, you gotta go on drugs. So, like, I went drunk because, like, I'm not about, like...
He said this is about as far as you.
I went drunk. But even drunk,
you can only dance but so much while drunk. Especially if you don't know the song.
there's not knowing songs. It's beats. That's all it was. There was
And
no
that's exactly why I wouldn't go.
there's no music. There's no bah, da, there's no words. It's just beats. And it was like so for
Who
you,
said
I'm
white
about to
people don't
drop
have
a
culture?
clip right now. So like that's what it was. Like it was just dead.
It's a nigga up at the top with no shirt on, pressing pause and play. And you spent how much for that?
I spent I spent a little bit of money.
I promise you, I got LED lights in my room. I'm finna start charging people.
I spent
And I'm just gonna turn on my Alexa.
so and that's what I was saying. Like if it was cheaper, I would have done that. You know, like it was like get drunk, start just jumping around. I'll do that for cheaper. But like for the price tag I paid for it, like
no, sir.
no, I'm not doing that for this money.
No, sir. I'm sorry. You got
But,
you out in the group chat. I will say you definitely did.
yeah, I mean, but here's the thing: have you been to an EDM concert before?
No, and I don't think I'll ever go.
Has our brother been to an EDM concert before? Like, no. So it's something new.
But it's not something for me to say like, ugh. I'm like sitting there at like 97 and I'm like holding my grandkid's hand, like, don't do what I did. Go to an EDM concert.
Hey, we don't know unless we try. I am the adventurous sibling. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
And I think like that's like the biggest thing is like what we talk about all the time. It's like you are probably the most decorated sibling, like educated sibling. You have multiple degrees, but you do probably the dumbest shit we've ever seen. I'll take a bucket for that, to be honest, because it's true, and it's very interesting. Because like and you be doing stuff that we don't even tell mom about, and it's just like because mom be talking, and I'm like, you don't even know who that man is for real. Like, little do you know that your son is out here just
angel.
Like,
do you know your son?
Right. Like, little do you know he out here just wasting money.
Whoa, he waste money. It went to his pocket as a performer. But see, and so like my
as problem. The performer, what is he performing? Does he play an instrument?
Set.
Okay, it's set. Well, I mean, okay, I can't say anything because I'm like, then what's the point of a DJ? But I mean, at least play a song I know, and that's on the radio.
So, but here's the thing: like, what that concert is, like, with those blinding lights and like with those, you're like, so like, I don't even know if it was Eric Prism or whatever his name was up there. I don't even know it was him.
It's definitely not. My thing is like, I look at raves like that, like, because one of my things is, like I said, I'm like, do I want to go through life saying that I've never been to Coachella? But then, like, I look at who performs at Coachella, and then I look at who be at Coachella, and like we've been to festivals, and I think like
kind of that's a loose description. We attended. We didn't even attend. We showed up for a brief period of time.
Yeah, a brief period of time because
one of us, I'm not going to name names. One of our mother's children was highly intoxicated.
Highly.
Yes.
Highly.
Yes.
Yeah. Ruined it.
I'm not ruined it. It was a bonding.
Missed my chance to see Lil Wayne.
No one told you to leave.
Y'all were never gonna leave me by myself.
You can fight.
I can. I can, and I've been waiting. Ooh, I've been waiting for somebody to tag me in. I'd be like, "Oh, come on." Please.
My fighting days are over. I ain't doing that no more, man. I'm gonna sit around, hurt myself. Like, I'm gonna go.
But I will call the police.
Right? I'll start my bicep trying to fight you, man.
I will call the police.
I think I'm officially on Unk status, right?
You're getting there.
Am I Unk?
I feel like Unk is like, excuse me. I feel like Unk is like 34-ish, 33, 34. Like, if a nigga introduced himself to me and be like, oh, and I'd be like, how old are you? He'd be like 33. And I'm like, you've been around. You've been around.
It was like that. I was watching, I saw the Abbott Elementary, and they were like, let's go with some oldies. And they're like, 50 Cent in the club. He was like, that's not old. And they said another song, and like, that's not old either. He was like, well, so during cleaning on Saturdays, so my mom plays it. And he was like, how old your mom? He's like, 30. Like, that's not old. She is old. She plays a lot of old songs. And they're like, he was like,
No.
they were like, that song came out in like 2002, and like, that's not old. He's like, I was born in 2015. Like, bro, if you think about it, kids born in 2015 are 10 years old now. 10.
No. I will
I already
say,
graduated high school.
I will say, like, I was watching some video. I'd be doom scrolling for real. But I was watching some video and it was like a guy interviewing on a college campus. And like me, because I still think that I'm not that far removed from college, but like it's the fact that he was asking kids, he was like, at what age or what year are you considered old? And they was like, I feel like 2000, like, dang, you're already 25. I said,
oh my God.
excuse?
Oh my God.
And then he was like, if your birthday even starts with like a 19, like that's the 1900s. Like you gotta understand, that's a whole 100 years ago. And I'm like, hey, 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 hey. And
No,
okay,
it's
so
not.
wait, you gotta see the video. I gotta find it because he was like, yeah, I think this is the problem that they're having with y'all.
No, it's
Bro,
not.
but it like, I'm like, dang, I'm like, okay, maybe I am old. And like again, I seen a thing on Twitter where it was like I'd be looking at like all the people from high school having kids. I'm like, ew, having kids at such a young age. And then I realized my age. I'm like, oh, okay, it is normal.
Relate. Relate. I think our generation is like only like 20-30% of our generation have kids right now. You know? And
That's
like
because
so
like this is not the same economy.
mm-mm. Cause to the point like I don't want to date right now. I am big chilling.
I am so cool with my significant other. But the problem is like I'd be chilling, I'd be like, ew, imagine if we had a kid. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't think I'm ready.
No, I don't want a girlfriend right now, man. Cause I was talking
You should go on
to
The Bachelor.
no, why? I,
Get paid to do nothing and then pick no one. Because that's literally how it happens. He picks someone, you don't have to talk to that bitch in a year and a half from now. So
they just got divorced. Like,
it happens.
dang.
And speaking of divorce,
Who's divorced?
and I knew what was happening. And like, I mean, that means that he's single, but like, not really. Meghan and Harry are getting a divorce.
Like the queen and well, like the princess and
Yes.
Meghan Markle's single.
we.
Hey,
I
big.
said, hey,
Hey, big. I said
anything you need, baby.
I said I've been watching you on Suits. What's
Little
up?
Archie need to know how to play baseball.
Right? I've been
You
watching you on
know,
Suits, girlfriend. What's up?
we're back in
Period.
America now. I think
Period.
they have professional separation right now, which is very, very interesting.
I mean,
What does
because
Harry do?
it's different when you're royalty.
For sure.
Very different. Like you can't just be
But
done.
Loki the same thing that happened to his mama.
Mm. I mean, his mother also was in a car crash, so it was a little
No,
different.
no, 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 no. He was talking to Camilla before the car crash.
Mm.
He publicly told everybody he had an affair.
Wait, so who was like the royalty? His mom or like his dad?
His mom,
Okay.
which was the queen.
No, it was Princess Saw Diana. That was his mom or no?
Oh, talking about Harry. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about his dad.
Uh,
No.
I'm so confused. All
So
that
yeah,
all that gossip.
Harry's mom is Princess Diana, but
Okay.
Harry's dad is also the king.
Incest? I
Uh-uh.
thought I thought they were just so done with that in like the 1800s.
That's not incest. Diana was not related to any of them.
Then how was he the king then?
Harry's not the king. Harry's dad is king.
I'm so lost.
Oh my god.
You gotta show me a family tree or something.
Okay, all right. Let's look up.
I'm so lost. While you're looking that up, what was I want to tell you today? A couple things I want to tell you. I want to go over. There was a video, T-Pain Fly's commercial, and people were trying to get on
And
his
because
cans.
he was telling y'all the truth.
Yeah.
Man said, and what exactly did you want me to do? You think I'm about to fly private? Do you see how much this costs?
Right. So you're going to know T-Pain Fly's commercial, and like he was telling people how a private jet from Atlanta to Vegas and back costs $126,000. He said, "Why would I spend that money?" Like,
No facts.
I mean, it makes 100% true. $126,000 to fly private. Yes, and so is that Princess Diana's husband or like baby father?
It was her husband.
That was so. Who was the royal one that had to get married into? Like who was like the royal one at first?
He is.
And so he married Princess Diana, and she wasn't royalty.
Not really, but yes.
Okay, that's what I was. So she wasn't royalty. Then, if she wasn't royalty, why was everybody so infatuated by? I thought she was like the royalty one.
She was gorgeous.
Yeah, but like, oh well.
And his side bitch was ugly.
Uh,
And everybody was. Oh, we'll talk about the revenge dress. We'll talk about so much. I love Diana.
talk about it now. I don't know any of that. I'm so confused.
Ugh.
But yeah, what? Damn, what were we talking about
I have
before?
no idea. Damn, where were we?
What were we talking about?
I don't know. This is what happens. We just be talking about other stuff for no reason.
And talk about anything and everything, and I am so confused on things. Man, we talked about this a lot before, and I want to bring it up now, like about streaming, like all the streaming sites on how they are doing too much and like everything. I was on Disney the other day, and they were live streaming basketball games, and I was like, why would I go to Disney?
No. And I do agree that I don't like that Disney brought that onto their platform because it's unnecessary because they're trying to show like accessibility. It's not necessarily Disney is streaming the games.
It's Hulu.
No, it's really ESPN because of the bundle that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's very weird because, like, for the same reason of like, I was talking about this with my boyfriend the other day. Like, we were on Disney and Baby Boy came up, and I was like, I don't want to see Baby Boy on Disney Plus.
No,
Like, that's not a Disney movie.
Jordan.
Just like,
I'm pretty sure Baby Boy is Marvel. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, talk about Marvel. I watched Captain America over again. You know, I love watching movies over again. And
the new one?
Yeah, the new one.
And
I still don't hate it. I just didn't like the ending. I still like the movie, but the ending, even though it was a long movie, it looked like you were just trying to put it together and rush it. And then at the same, like
agreed.
I still had the same that doesn't make sense. I still have the same feelings like how is his gear made out of Wakanda tech and that's all he gets. I saw the thing you were pointing out about how we'll just jump right into your segment about just movies and shows and everything.
Okay.
I didn't like the Wakanda tech. I didn't like when you pointed it out and it made sense to me. How I was like, we have Iron Man where he can literally press his chest and his suit comes out. We have Black Panther, it's in his necklace, and he has to open up a closet. Like
and
like,
that man's over there talking about. And I just sat there and I was just like, I feel like the problem that I have with Marvel right now is like, we got to remember that technology is evolving. So if we don't bring the evolved tech to where we are now, it makes Avengers movies look stupid.
mm-hmm.
And right now, I'm like, you know me, I go to bat for Marvel all the time. It's really hard to go to bat for you guys right now when one of the CEOs of Marvel is like talking about, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is really studying to become this character. So
Yeah, like
we don't want him. Nobody
give
wants him.
me Jonathan Majors. Like finish that, like.
Uh,
And then to y'all, I have to apologize because I was talking about Zmino or whatever his name is, the villain in from Black Panther. I was talking about him and why he was
Mino?
Zemo, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who had Bucky kill his father.
Okay, continue. I don't know what you're
So
talking about.
him, but and I said, why is he in the normal superhero prison? He should be in the Wakanda prison. And it was me getting my shows mixed up. Like
Okay.
he wasn't even in this movie. I was watching it again. I was like, I definitely talked about him, and he's not even in this movie. So that was me getting my shows going messed up.
One thing I don't like either is like how thing that we're gonna have to talk about in the next Avengers movie is the fact that a sitting U.S. president is arrested.
I mean, that's about to happen right now. It should happen now.
Please. And like, here's my thing. I can't even say that like this last Captain America movie is not based in fiction. Because I truly believe if there were like Hulk, gamma ray shit, Donald Trump would take it.
But
And
see,
if
here's the thing. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like back up a little bit. You said something about the sitting U.S. president getting arrested. What would you do with him? This man just turned to the Hulk in front of everybody.
No. I'm
destroyed.
agreeing. But I'm saying like in the same way where in the new Avengers movie or in the other Black Panther movie, they acknowledged like T'Challa dying and like things that happen in like NATO conversations of like your king just died. What do you do? Like we're now gonna have to bring that into the next movie. Of how is America supposed to sit here and try? And this is where I'm just like I'm so confused where Marvel is taking this because I'm like we now have Harrison Ford in jail. We also have the Thunderbolts coming out right now. There's no Avengers right now, but then all of a sudden Doomsday is about to happen. And let's make sure we have everything in chronological order.
Yeah, I want to know what are they going to do with this Doomsday. And so you're going to figure out, because you didn't watch Captain America and Winter Soldier, that white guy, have you seen any of the trailers?
I know what happens.
So that white guy, who, that white guy with the fake shield, he was the Captain America right after Steve Rogers. Because,
and I know that part.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he took the serum, so there was extra serum. So that you remember when you were like, oh, you don't get it, like when Stan keeps on saying I should have taken the serum.
Yeah, I stick by my theory. Marvel has been spiraling out of control since we haven't had a Stan Lee cameo. And I think that's the problem right now. Is I'm sorry, we're gonna have to either AI him in or something. Like it's not giving what it needs to give.
You're acting like the cameo is just gonna fix it. No, there's so much more that needs to be done.
When I feel like you understand that if Stan Lee's in this and he wouldn't go for no BS, I feel like you do better. And that's what I want. I feel like nobody is telling these people in the studio, y'all need to do better and make it better. Because then my whole thing is like, we're also supposed to have another Spider-Man. Okay, bro. Hurry up before, well, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't understand how Tom Holland he still looks 12.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
where 17 came off and I haven't seen it yet.
I knew you were going to talk about Mickey 17. Where you saw what Robert Pattinson talked about.
That's what I'm about to say.
Exactly. And but here's my thing. This is what I'm talking about, where DC be messing up, where you need to solidify a Batman. And I'm going to be so honest with you. I feel with Robert Pattinson saying that, it's going to destroy his Batman. He's not coming back.
You think?
I don't think so. DC is trying to build
with him, but like
you can't build with him. He already told you guys he's old. He already told you guys he's old. That's the same thing that happened to Christian Bale. So now, with you saying that, I'm sorry, he's gonna have to go because you got to look and remember how old is the new Superman.
When is that coming out?
May, I think.
Hmm,
How old is the new Superman?
I don't know.
So we can't have an old Batman.
I mean, it goes to show. I mean, I remember it. Like, I don't know.
It's the same thing with Harley Quinn because Margot Robbie's getting old too. So, well, but she
Margaret,
still look good. She still look good. She still look good.
right?
I love
Margaret Robbie age is like fine wine.
her. Oh, I love her.
Don't we all?
Shout out to her and Will Smith. Cutest couple alive.
Do you think Will actually cheated on Jada with her?
Hey, I would.
Right? I mean, I wouldn't be. I
I would think of that bald head.
What did you just say?
Okay, that was mean to Jada.
Oh my god! I mean, and she rude, and she had an entanglement.
Keep my wife's name.
Oh, not even that part. Oh my.
Oh, her and Alcina. And then that nigga went blind. Stop messing with people.
Blind? Who went blind?
August Alcina went blind.
I know he went blind.
Yeah, he's
I knew.
sick.
I knew he went gay, but I didn't know
He did not go gay.
There was a thing though, like Acasina and him as
August
new
Alcina
boyfriend.
been gay.
Oh, this ain't new.
He didn't go gay. That nigga been gay. Y'all just been ignoring it.
Like, come on.
Sure, he's gay now. He just smashed Jada Smith. Please. Please.
I mean, Jada is a man. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
That's weird.
Oh,
So weird.
Talk about legends in the game. Did you hear about Jackie Chan?
I'll let you explain it because let me tell you this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love mom and dad. I do. 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 years from now, if they ever did some shit like this,
Bro,
it's gonna be me and them.
Oh, I'm fighting.
That's crazy.
So the story is Jackie Chan, in China, this man is, I won't say God, but just China. He's
starring in a new movie again.
That's what he loves to do.
Oh my god, the CGI is horrible.
Is it?
Yes.
Talk about CGI. Okay, let me tell you.
Here we go.
Let me talk about CGI. Talking about CGI. What movie has the best CGI? And why is it Transformers? What movie has better CGI than Transformers? E.T.? No.
E.T. was done in 97.
The Blob? No.
Ah! See, I knew it. Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
I knew. I was, because when you asked me this question last night, I said, no, there is one where I was just like, don't like this.
Don't get me wrong. They're a close second. But Avatar.
I don't see, and I was gonna tell you that last night, but I was just like, no. I mean, it was nice.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not the best.
Like, it's not that it's not the best. It's just like some things where I'm just like a 9-foot tall blue person. Nah. Now a car shifting into a robot. I got me there.
It's Transformers.
Say you are right, because I will still watch the show. Like, no shade to Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is no Shia LaBeouf for Transformers.
You're taking Shia over Marcus?
Always.
Oh.
For Transformers?
Yeah.
Always.
He did it so well. Yeah. He did it so well. Do not touch my car. It is collector's item.
Oh my god. Or when she kissing that blonde girl at the dorm room, he said, she tastes like diesel.
Have you been fresh by diesel?
Diesel. She tastes like diesel.
Yeah, no. Shia LaBeouf I think that was probably like his best role.
Absolutely.
I mean, he has other great roles, like not Private Ryan. Like there was
Honey was great.
Honey?
Mm-hmm.
I never seen Honey.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. He did really great in that. But no, Shia in the Transformers franchise, I think he was wonderful.
Yeah.
He was so believable. And I
think they said, I don't know, but I think they said they're trying to go like and bring him back.
I hope they do. I hope they do, but I feel like sometimes assault cases really be fucking y'all up. Dang, I am getting buckets after bucket today. We took too many shots. But because him and Twigs really was going at it for a while. So
Twigs?
Yeah, his ex-fiance.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she's a artist.
Is she a good artist? Because I've never heard of her.
But apparently Shia was whooping that behind for a while. So
he beat her?
Oh, real bad. Real bad. But I mean, I feel like we all knew that Shia was crazy, but it does not give you a right to beat people.
All right. She just does know what to say. Like crazy.
I gotta show you the video where he was like, "Get ready with me with while I have a black eye." He was like, "I don't think she's a good listener."
My skincare, but with a black eye.
I don't think she's a good listener. Anyways, if you're looking
oh my God, not funny.
My God.
Okay, but yeah.
But damn, what were we talking about? We talking about before Shia. What were we
were just talking about CGI in general. But you did make a good point.
Okay, what? I'm sorry, was that?
Because of like the destroyer in the movie where they're in Egypt. Where I was just like, when all those construction things came together, and I was like, yep.
Michael Bay put in money for that.
That was good. And for that to still be so realistic in 2025, and that movie came out over 10 years ago. Absolutely.
Bro, CGI's getting worse and worse. Like this new Fantastic Four movie.
I know you've been hating it.
Don't like it. I don't like it. And most of it is because of that rock. I can't even call him
rock.
I can't even call him the Thing. I just call him that rock. Like he looks terrible.
Mostly because it and
I felt bad because what if this actor's a good actor and a good voice actor? I can't get over on how you look. And the thing is, he has no control over that. He has no control over that.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Because the problem that I have with that is I think what they were trying to do was make him look like the comics. Because in the comics, he did have a weird head.
You can do better, though.
Agreed.
Like it looks like your person was still in high school and like you told him to work on his like 2003 MacBook.
So in the comics, he looks.
He doesn't even look like that though.
But like it's the bridge in his eyes that looks crazy.
So I don't know. It's just bad. Like we've seen so much better through everything through just like in the past Fantastic Fours. Like, and they've gotten worse because like this is the third Fantastic Four.
True.
And they've gotten worse. The best one was the first one. You know, like where he still looked like, yes, it's comics, but it looks like if a human were actually to go and turn to rock, you would think he would look like that. The second one was more like, oh, this is a lot more animated, and like even the second one was worse. This one, it's like he's like 2D, and it sucks because like there's Pedro Pascal, there's that other white girl, like.
I'm gonna be honest. Other than Pedro Pascal, this is a horrible casting. And I told you I didn't even like Pedro.
You like Pedro, especially in Gladiator.
I like Pedro. I do not like Pedro for this role.
I even before I've seen it, I don't think this is gonna do well. I'm sorry, because we were all saying
that looks horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't see anything. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do well. Because like you said it before, like, and I'm gonna go and use your tagline. Wrap it up. A third Fantastic Four.
Something's gotta die.
We did not. We give me something else than a third Fantastic Four.
Something's gotta die. And like, all right. So remember, I think it was last year or 2 years ago when I asked the question. How long are we going to mourn Chadwick Boseman? Black Panther needs to be made again.
They made one, a Namor.
That was the second one.
No, but he was dead in that one though.
But I'm saying Black Panther needs to be done again. I'm sorry. They are not sending, they're not sending his sister out. The queen is dead. And then I guess now, technically, M'Baku is supposed to be the leader of Wakanda right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we've already been told that Winston Duke is not about to be the Black Panther. Who are we choosing? Y'all let go of Jonathan Majors. Y'all let go of Jonathan Majors, and I feel like you're tap dancing Anthony Mackie in our face.
Anthony Mackie can't. Oh, as in Captain, I was like, he can't be Black Panther. He's someone else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all are tap dancing Anthony Mackie in front of our face. You're not bringing back Don Cheadle.
So here's the thing. I read this earlier. Are they hating Anthony Mackie only because he's Black? Because people did not hate him when he was Falcon. Why do they hate him now? So when he's Captain America?
Because for the same reason why, I'm trying to figure out who else.
You want him to stay a sidekick, but
no.
Boston, just say you're racist.
No, because I gotta find what podcast it was, because they were talking about it when they basically was just like, again, you're another nigga in the fucking Avengers that don't actually have no power. Someone posted an edit the other day where I was absolutely dying, because this is what I'm talking about. Where we have the Avengers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have everybody. You got Cap with his little power, his serum. That nigga's supposed to be like 109. Cool. You got Bucky. He got half an arm, half a Wakandan arm for real. All that cool. He also got the serum. Bucky also 100 and something. You got Thor. You got the Hulk. You got Ant-Man. You got you got
who?
You got Iron Man, who got the suits. You got all of this. And then you have...
That's my problem. I'm sorry to cut you off. That's my problem. This man Falcon has Iron Man and Wakanda on his sides, and this is his suit?
With the old shield that used to be Steve's. Clark Kent.
Like, Iron Man's dead, but you can go ask for his tech. The Wakanda, and this is your suit. I'm sorry. If I'm coming as the new Captain America and I don't have powers, I'm gonna be a mixture of Black Panther and Iron Man.
Trash.
Let's
again, hear me out. So you got Iron Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Black Widow. Your power is a Glock. Baby, what can we do with you?
No, her power
is on the floor.
Her power is infiltration and
great hand-to-hand combat. She's wonderful. But I'm saying I'm not paying my taxpayer dollars for you to be on the plane, because you just getting dropped on the floor to do what, bro? You can't even fly. You can't climb super fast. You don't have a power for real. And I just feel like we need to stop adding people with no powers. Because I'm saying, y'all didn't accept Deadpool. Because remember, in the Deadpool Wolverine movie, he tried to apply several times. They would let him.
Yeah.
But y'all accepting these two people that ain't got no powers. Her power is a Glock and white privilege.
I mean, so how about Hawkeye? His power is a really good shot.
He's a little cool for coconuts in the head, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when he started just killing everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was tough. You know who I want an origin movie? I want an origin movie for Hawkeye.
At least Hawkeye know to get somewhere where he can be useful. Hawkeye always at the top of the building. He'll just be on the floor.
That's where she's useful.
And what do we do when you run out of bullets, bro? Thor don't run out of hammer. And where are these magazines going? Because all you do is wear a small suit. You don't get a backpack or nothing. At least I got the pack on them. You don't have anything. You have one, max 2, maybe 3 reload for real. And then after that,
she said you literally have 32 shots. After your 32 shots,
like, you're no good after that, hon.
What are you talking about? Bop, bop, bop. And 2, she's good. She sacrificed her life.
Go ahead and bop, bop, bop them aliens. Go ahead. Sorry. That's my rant. I really don't be liking her sometimes.
I can see that.
And I'd be like, and this is what I'm saying. I'm like, she got a movie though.
Boston, Starry, timeout. Damn, what were we talking about? We were talking about Jackie Chan. And that's what we...
Hey, we were talking about Jackie Chan. We're 54 minutes in.
No. Jackie Chan, where... Oh my God, because we didn't even finish that thought. Because we were talking about CGI. Sorry,
y'all.
Jackie Chan. Damn, what were we talking about? We were talking about Jackie Chan. And so Jackie Chan has a net worth of like $500 million.
I didn't even know you were going that far back. My God.
I mean, because we never finished that talk. People were like,
facts.
My bad. Jackie Chan for?
My bad, go ahead.
And you were like, if our parents ever did this, you would fight our parents. And
I'd flip.
Frankly, I would too. So Jackie Chan has a net worth of like $500 million. He has a lot of movies in China, and he lives in China still. So this man's bred it up in China. He said when he dies, he's donating all of his money, and I hope it's not all, because that's effed up to do. Like, Jackie Chan, don't do that. Like, I know you don't rock with your kids like that, but like at the end of the day, they're still your kids. Like, don't leave them all 500 million, but leave them like 10 million. So they got like something. All 5, like none. I don't get $1. So he said when he dies, he's gonna donate his money. He said if my kids wanted to make a lot of money, they should have done it themselves. Because I don't want them to waste my money. Waste your money. You're not using it anymore, bro.
Who said that the charity not about to waste your money for real?
Right? Like, I can understand if you don't give me all 500, but like, at least give me like 10, 20, 50, bro. Like, I am your son. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. Okay, now we got that out. Let's go back to what we're talking about. Damn, what were we talking about? What were we talking about before that, Jackie Chan?
We were just talking about watching movies. I got some damn what are we watching right now? Just,
Right.
Ooh.
Before you start.
Okay.
I wanted to say this last week, but we ran out of time. So, LeVar Ball got his foot amputated. That man...
in the corner. Whoa.
That man is the funniest thing. It's funny person in the world. He said, yes, I got my foot amputated, but I'm LeVar Ball, and if I wanted to, I can roll that shit back.
That was just a wild occurrence. Because I remember when I was sitting there, and he just rolled over. He was like, damn. I was like, what's wrong? He's like, LeVar Ball got his foot amputated. And I said, it was literally like a Tuesday. Like, okay.
It was his. You can't stop him. He said, I'll throw that shit back.
Crazy. But I did want to talk to you.
Okay.
Because I called you yesterday and you told me he was having a little marathon, a little watch-a-thon. What do you think of Severance?
So I'm on season 1, episode 7, episode 8 right now. It's getting to the point where like, so
I told you it's a very slow burn.
What episode are you on? Are you on
season 2, episode 7?
Okay, cool. Wham, there's 7. Damn, I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
So I just finished where he met some woman, I don't know who she is yet, in the bottom of a school, and then the head of security was like, "Hey, what are you doing over here, Mark?" And he was like, "Do I know you?" He was like, "We work together." And then she said, "Wow."
She said, grab his legs, looking at her like,
Mark said,
what? Huh? So.
Don't ruin it for me.
I'm not. I'm asking you, what do you truly think about it? This is a mind fuck of a show. I feel this is up with Black Panther for me. Not Black Panther. Oh, I'm sorry. This is up with Black Mirror for me.
So I like it because I don't know where it's gonna go.
Agreed.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. It Helly is, I won't say funny is loose, where her outie was like, Mr. Bucket. She's like, don't fuck with me. I will make your life hell. And like the ending was like, oh, you want to try me? And she was like, I'll put it around my neck, but you're the one who's gonna get choked. Like,
and that's the thing. So, oh, she really about to hang herself like that. Like, dang.
right? Imagine you're just outing and the first you
But I'm saying it's not even that. It's not even that. It's the fact that Mark be going home and they be sending him little notes talking about you're out. Your innie had a stapler problem. Like, no, your innie was in there fighting for his life,
bro. It was no even talk about any outies. It's when Mark saved her, they're like getting to the elevator and he was sad
and just come back up and you have no idea what happened.
And then it was. I mean, he's a great actor because he's going back down to this innie where the last thing he saw was that
was Helly hanging herself, and you just freak out,
right? And he went back to like, is she okay?
Who's your favorite character?
Oh, dude with the glasses, of course.
Dylan.
Yeah, he said, "I got a finger trap."
Finger trap.
Hey, when he was like, I know where it is if you need me to go. No, good. No, man, that's cool. That's cool.
Dylan questions everything, okay?
He said, he was putting them, you're trying to do a coup. I know what you guys are. No, funniest thing. Hey,
my favorite is Irving.
Oh, you like Irving?
I love Irving so much because he's so sweet. I need to look at where episode 7 is because have they gone on a field trip yet?
Yeah, they went on one field trip to the Lumen House, Lumen Garden. They've been to like the paint area, so where they're like processing all the paints.
You said you're on episode 7.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not homophobic, but I do not need to see old man like that having a love interest. I don't care.
Hey, man.
I don't need to see that love interest.
Okay.
I was like, he's too
open. Brought him to the damn jungle, and he was just like, "Baby, this is for you. Hey, I love you. You are everything."
And they were like putting their heads together, and I was like, and he was like, "I'm not ready."
Did you finish episode 7?
No. And then Dylan. So I just finished where they went to his house and they flipped him on at his house, and he was like, "Is this where I live?" And he was like, "I flipped you on a joke." Where do you? Yes. Oh, and so I'm excited to what he does. He was like, because I know he's gonna say something at the job. Was like, so apparently I have a kid.
Dylan. Oh, I'll say this for a person that's on season 2. Dylan surprises you in ways that are good and bad at the same time. Where like it's just like you never know anybody's fucking side for anything.
So the only thing in him as an actor, people don't know his progression.
Agreed.
Like as an actor, so he started off in Marvel, and like I don't know, it was even before that because I think he started off in like commercials. Then he was in Marvel because do you remember in Shang-Chi the guy on the bus was recording? That's Dylan.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and I think because my whole thing is just like I've always seen him, and I want to make sure like
as like a small background character.
What is it called? Severance. I want to make sure I give honor where honor truly is due. His name is Zach Cherry.
Zach Cherry.
I think he is probably like I don't understand why he hasn't been nominated. I think he plays that role phenomenally.
Oh, he plays he plays that whole thing because like he's also done it. If you've seen Fallout, he's like the same type of guy on Fallout.
He's phenomenal.
No, he's a great.
I agree. No, I agree. He's absolutely phenomenal. And I really do like I love this entire cast. Whoever did casting for Severance, wonderful. Because I told you who the writer and the producer is.
No, the producer is Ben Stiller, but the writer is someone else.
Oh, I thought he wrote. So I think Ben wrote some of it.
He probably did.
But I'm saying like Ben and like You know who also watches Severance? It was funny because it happened where, you know, SZA was sitting there on Twitter. She was like, "Where the fuck is season 2?" And Ben Stiller was like, "I'm sorry, princess. Like, I'm working on it." And she was just like, and I didn't even know Ben Stiller was producing for it. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But this is such. I feel like we haven't had a mindfuck show in a while since Black Mirror, and Black Mirror is only one episode at a time. This, it's just the same people over. You won't believe who's in season 2. Because I was worried. I was like, after seeing season 1, the finale, phenomenal. And I'm like, how does this end? Or how do we work past this? Season 2 is even crazier. Oh, trust no one.
So and like, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about Severance that what I don't like. It's not I don't like. Like I like the I like the show, but like I don't like, you know, in terms of like Mark didn't ask for this. He got brought into this. He didn't ask this. He liked being severed. Because it separated.
He liked being severed because he lost his wife.
Exactly. But then Petey brought him into it.
That's not a way to live.
If that's what he wanted to. But then here's the thing. Mark said it, and she was like, why do I, you know, like Helen was like, so what if I want to resign if I don't want to be here? She was like, your Audi keeps on coming back. So your Audi definitely.
Well, of course her Audi keeps on coming back.
So even Mark's Audi keeps on coming back. So it's like I'm excited to watch.
You know who Mark's wife is?
No.
Okay. You haven't got to who Mark's wife is.
Is she still alive?
You haven't got to who Mark's wife is.
Oh, snap. So here's my question. The two bosses, the white lady and the black guy.
Mrs. Corbell?
Yeah. They're not severed.
No.
Because they know what's happening on both fronts.
And that's why I said, trust no one. Miss Corbell or Mr. Milchek.
They're not severed.
No. I'm not going to lie. The Apple TV has really shown they behind.
Apple TV has been putting out bangers to like Ted.
TV wise.
Ted.
Apple TV.
See, Apple TV has been putting out.
They've been putting out good shows. And just real good reality shows of like twisting it. Speaking of damn, what are we watching? I have seen that Netflix has pledged $18.5 billion to be spent this year.
In movies. About time. Give me some new stuff, bro.
I want some new stuff, but I want some good stuff. I really want some romance. And speaking of romance, and we will talk about this when we talk about the movie. Oh my goodness, they were snubbed.
What?
We'll talk about it when we get to the movie. I also wanted to talk to you about how are we liking Paradise?
I mean, liked. I already finished.
But what do you think about it?
It was good.
This is
Have
Sterling.
You finished it?
This is Sterling. Yeah, I finished. I'm
so spoiler, y'all already know what it is. We're spoiling it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched it, pause it. But be sure to finish it. Gotta get our views up. It was.
What do you think?
I liked it, and the ending I won't spoil this for y'all. When y'all find out who actually killed the president and how they got in, and I was like, oh my god.
Well, because my whole thing is we were sitting there and we were like, I was like, the president's not dead. He was like, yeah, he is. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, no, it's a secret mission. And then I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Baby, the president's dead.
Yeah, the president dead.
And why he's dead is crazier.
Right, where he really didn't have to die. Because it's not his fault. He's just a product of it. You know, because like his father literally moved him as a chess piece. He didn't have, you know, anything. It's all his father's fault.
Oh,
Well, father and Sinatra. And then
I feel like everything is Sinatra's fault.
no, the girl, who killed her boyfriend and the girl who shot Sinatra. She is a sly devil. Watch out for her. When
You
she shot
told
Sinatra
him
and she's
to
like,
bring the baddest motherfucker she had.
but the thing is, she can't.
Chocolate.
She shot Sinatra and she was like, "You're no use to me, dead."
She shot Sinatra, and then she said, "Listen, I'll be honest with you. If he would have shot you, you
Yeah,
would have died. But when I shot you, I did it out of love."
bro.
And it's the fact that she did it because Sinatra would not give her the Wii.
But then at the end, it's her playing the. She's a sick individual. Literally killed her boyfriend in that same house, and now is just playing the Wii. And like, here's the thing about him. He still doesn't know that she's the one who killed Billy.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. So mad at Billy.
So, and then I just didn't like how it ending. Like, that was so movie-esque, like with the light on his face and I'm coming, baby.
I'm coming, baby.
Oh my god.
But
You don't
this
even
is
know,
where-
but he doesn't even know if she's out there yet. Like, do some research first.
Oh no, I literally have $20 on the fact that she's not out there and that they CGI'd that. I have money on it that she's not alive at all. And that Sinatra only did that because she needs to figure out who killed the president.
Like, he did no type of research and then just flying out there to where?
Imagine you're the Secret Service and you crashing out over your wife, who you haven't been with for 2 years and who you definitely just cheated on. Like, literally.
So he didn't cheat. She thought she was dead. He didn't cheat. He thought she was dead. And two, that therapist she's a piece of work too. Like, I thought she was on their
First of all,
team.
I would have been so mad if you got me all the way into the shower and then you'll talk about I had messed with the president. Now, why would you play with me like this?
No, but like, she literally acted like she was on his side and then was like, yeah, no, I'm still with her. I was like, girl, pick a side.
I feel, I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I think it's good. I think some of it is a little bit predictable, but then like it's predictable in the way of like some is predictable, but then you continue to predict and then it's a red herring and you're like, okay, you got me on that.
So
yeah.
But yeah, let's just jump into the would you rather, man.
Oh god, okay.
We here now. All right, the would you rather for this week. Would you rather teleport every 24 hours? But you can only teleport once every 24 hours.
Okay.
Or you have the ability, if you touch a book, you can understand that book. So just by touching it, you can just absorb all of its knowledge.
Book.
The book?
Book.
Oh, why?
Book. Book. It's because I'm like, teleport is cool. Like, that's great. I can just end up in another place. I mean, that would save so much money. But
he said, but I'm there for 24 hours. Like, I can't just leave.
Yeah. I want the book. Oh, I want to be just like, nah, I read everything.
But do you think it's even enjoyable?
What do you mean?
You just know everything. You're not reading. You just touch it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Because you can't even enjoy a novel at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand the thing for that. But still, I would still choose it.
Everywhere. I mean, you can just have a little hideout, spend a day there, and then with the thing, I'm gonna go to teleport back. Okay, so what if we change it to you can teleport once every hour?
I don't know. I don't think teleportation is that needed. Because then I'd feel like I'd be the type of person where like I'd be forgetting and then I'd be looking at the time and be like, damn, I just missed my hour. And like I'm like, all right, I don't need to teleport right now, so I missed the opportunity to teleport in that hour.
And it doesn't roll over,
Right. Like I just well, missed that. Excuse me, guys. Where are you going? I don't know. Over there. I don't want to miss the opportunity. Just like that's just dumb. So I can't say that I would want to. But yeah. Probably not.
Man, well, like, things like I mean, don't get me wrong. So I started a book club, so I'm starting to enjoy
I love your little book club. It's cute.
little book club. It's crazy, okay? Like, but yeah, no, it's cool. Um, but like I like the reading it and trying to understand like or like anticipate what's gonna happen. So just touching it and like you absorb everything, like you take away like the learning aspect of the book. So the enjoyment of the book.
Okay.
I don't know. But for me, I would probably do teleportation, not the book. So you would do book.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Figured you do book.
Nah. I like reading and like seeing, anticipating. So what will happen?
No, what I just realized.
What?
We talked about no current events. We have just been yapping for the last hour.
Something like that.
Because I wanted to talk to you and I want to make sure I get this right about the gladiator shit. Because I think that is the funniest thing I've ever seen for a youth detention center.
Talk to me. What is it?
Where is it? Oh, I know I sent it to you and your brother.
Just
Okay. 30 LA County correction officers charged with enabling gladiator fights at a juvenile prison. Why?
here's the sad part about it.
30 of y'all?
This is not the first time something like this has happened. Did you know something like this happened at Go BHS?
Probably.
I was
143 juveniles between the ages of 12 and 18. This was a spectacle.
I mean, so like they wanted to fight, so go like and let them fight.
This is absolutely hilarious.
I mean, they've done it in like at like daycares too.
Now, baby fight clubs, I think is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
But no, at our old high school, so we have this block on Thursday. So our school runs in blocks, and on Thursday we have a thing called X Block. The entire school has it free. I was talking to Dr. Vic. He said they didn't catch it until like a couple months later. During X Blocks, they had Fight Club. They would go. I think it was like at like the wrestling area, and then they said they didn't understand it until kids were coming back to class bloodied. And it's like, what is happening? Come to find out, these kids were having Fight Club.
Man, turn it into a class. Like, shoot. Clearly, it's keeping the kids entertained.
Right? That's hilarious. I mean, but like, I can understand why it's not okay. That's why we don't have it anymore. But like, I can understand how it can happen. You have 130, 150 detentional juveniles. Like these kids are coming here because so they like to fight.
That doesn't mean, hey, fight to the death, and then all of a
It
sudden
wasn't to the death. It wasn't to the death.
this is child abuse.
Like,
Like,
100% child abuse.
again, here's my thing. It's not that I see anything wrong with. No, okay, let me not say it like that. It's just the fact that like my taxpaying dollars is going to you thinking at this time you just fight it out. Gladiator style is crazy.
Yes.
Gladiator style.
And then you just have someone over here like,
That's what I'm saying. Just like, but it's the fact that it's 30 of you. You're all adults. And your job was to try
supervision. Your child was okay. I was there. I was watching him. He wasn't gonna die.
He's not gonna rob nobody no more. He can't even fight.
Right? And that's the thing. Like, these kids wanted to fight anyway, but now, I mean, so here's the thing, and here's where they messed up. If they bought these kids like headgear and like gloves, then no one would have said anything about it.
Agreed.
If you bought these kids headgear and gloves, we go protected their head and we gave them gloves.
Like something about drugs. Like I was trying to read it because it said something about drugs.
But like these kids wanted to fight anyway, but now we allowed them to fight, but just safer. I don't
know. Oh, they didn't give them medical care.
Because it was super illegal. That's why I didn't give him medical care. Because you would have to explain it. So, like I said, if they would have gave him gloves and like headgear, it'd have been completely different.
It would have been a totally different thing. It would have been like a whole like gridiron gang thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't.
And the 30 of y'all are going to jail.
I don't know about jail, but like they probably are.
No, they're going to jail. It's child abuse. They're getting charged with child abuse.
It's not. It's a child on child. Like they were gonna fight anyway.
You're telling them to fight.
They're like, yo,
Your Honor, they were angry anyway.
But sheesh. But damn, let's just jump into the movie.
Okay.
Ote. Let's jump into the movie. The movie this week is Love Hurts, and it goes as such. Marvin is a Milwaukee realtor who receives a crimson envelope from Rose, a former partner in crime who he left for dead. He now finds himself thrust back into a world of ruthless hitmen and double crosses that turns his open house into a deadly war zone. Haunted by his brother, a volatile crime lord, Marvin must confront the choices that haunt him and the history he never truly buried. That was the longest one we've had in a while.
We've got so far facts.
Oh my God. Boston. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 18. IMDb gave it a 5.3.
What?
I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think I liked it. So if I was rating it, I would give it 67. And that
this is the first time in Damn Where Was I history where Prophet and I are flipped. I'm giving this one an 82.
You're crazy. You're crazy. 82?
Now, remember earlier when I said I had such a bone to pick with this?
Mm-hmm.
This movie deserved to be dropped on Valentine's Day.
So that was one of my notes. This is a Valentine's Day movie. It mentioned it so many times. It had that subtle
and
love story.
That's how I know it got snubbed.
Yeah.
But like my whole thing is just like that's why I was so mad where I'm like, this is my problem with Marvel is they got so much money that they could do things like this.
It dropped February 7th, so it was kind of.
That's not Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Valentine's Day movie. It would have been so cute for that to Love Hurts.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day, but instead we got Captain America with no love interest.
Red Hulk.
And if y'all have been listening to the pod, y'all know he's been saying this for weeks. I'm not taking it.
Red Hulk, Valentine's Day. Yeah, no, you give it an 80 what? 83 you said?
82.
Are you eating? Jesus Christ.
82.
No.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. So I'll go. I did 67. I'll do 69.
Give it at least a 70. This was a really just slap comedy, punchy action love story.
Okay, you're right. I did like the action. Marshawn Lynch, for his first acting debut. No, it's not first acting. He's
great. He's great.
He's definitely Marshawn.
Love Marshawn.
Him and that thing, they definitely had comedy where Marshawn was like, what did he do? Where he tried to dive and he said, oh shit, I missed. Like, so okay, Marshawn was funny. I didn't like it. It was still some part that I didn't like. So
here's my thing.
I'll give it a 70.
I feel that people are giving it such a low rating because, again, you know how I like to. If I'm gonna cuss somebody out, I'm gonna cuss them out respectfully. Hold on. These two people are not in love. These are two very random people to put together. And I don't agree with him. Ki Hwai Kwan is 53. Homegirl, Honoria DeBose is 34. Why are they in love?
Your grandmother and your grandfather had a 20-year difference.
That was 1920s. He's a good man, Savannah.
It was
Good man.
1940s. She was born in the 1920s.
It's a good man, Savannah. Good man. He was a good man, but anyways.
So that was gonna be like my first question. How did the chemistry between Marvin and Rose contribute to the film's romantic plot?
It didn't. You can clearly tell that he's older than her. So it just kind of gave this whole thing of like, well, they're like, it was the whole thing of like, when I seen it, I'm like, oh, he's in love with her. Okay. And then I was like, oh, she's in love with him back? Like, gross.
Gross is crazy. Gross.
I was like, gross. Okay. And I'm like, and she's like, oh, you need to face your past so we can start our lives together. You like him? I didn't like it. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I could see how they fall in love with each other, but I think you're right. Like, there were just so many differences that like these two are the love interests, you know? So it's like I could see how, but like y'all two are just a little.
It didn't make sense. And I'm gonna be honest, his brother was a horrible actor.
So, but here's the thing: his brother is in one of my favorite TV shows. It's called Into the Badlands. So his brother. I'm talking about his brother. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna be like, I might be canceled for this. There are some things certain races do better than other races. Like black people, we cook better than other races. You know, we're faster as just black. You know, but like Jamaican, African, like we're just quicker. White people,
specifically Jamaican,
right? White people, you are better at like not seasoning food better than other people. You know, let me stop. But one thing that Asians are good at, their fight scenes, bro. Oh my god, those fight scenes.
And that's why I said, I'm like, when fight scenes came, even with Marshawn Lynch, when they slammed that nigga in the refrigerator, then closed the refrigerator and lifted it up, like, see, that's funny. That's funny.
So during that fight scene, it looked like it was straight out of WWE. Some of those moves they were doing and everything, and I was like, bro, this is a WWE movie, man. Like,
but Sean was funny.
mm-hmm.
And like, this is where I'm like, for the same thing of like, oh, what's that man name? Devo from Friday. If you know your lane, stay in it, baby.
Yeah.
Stay in it. And Marshawn stayed in his lane and he was great.
He did.
I just think it was a very funny slapstick comedy.
So
like,
talk about slapstick comedy. How do you think this movie blended romance, action, and comedy?
I think it's good in terms of like, if someone said rate this as a good blend, I would probably give it like a 67. Mm-hmm. Again, I feel like I just don't think she was a great love interest. Like, it had it been someone a little bit his age, yes. But he's almost fucking 20 years older than her.
See, that's why I mean you were like this. That's a good transition. You don't feel like their love is realistic.
No, not at all. Mm-hmm. Not at all.
I didn't either. I didn't either. Like, so talking about them going together and everything. Like, so how did you like the pacing of this movie? Like, did it climax where it was supposed to climax? Did it bring you in and like everything?
I mean, again, the movie was great. It was great in terms of like progression wise, cool. Other than his assistant and Raven, I mean that I'll leave because that was funny to me. But again,
yeah, that was fun. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no.
Those two.
The whole poem.
She said, consider this my resignation. She was like, can you get my voicemail? Yeah, I quit.
Or when his brother killed his boss, like, you didn't have to kill him.
That for me, and I'm actually glad that scene existed because I was like, there we go. Show that the fucking brother has some edge.
Yeah.
Stabbing that nigga. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that because here's my problem with this movie.
I already know what you're going to say. Those were strong straws, okay?
What? The fact that the boba's still coming out of a plastic straw?
Have you never had a boba? Those are some strong straws.
No, honestly. And I just sat there and I'm like, and all of a sudden he fighting him with a straw. And I'm like, now as a boba enthusiast, I would just like to say, no. I didn't appreciate that one. I wish that they had something else because I'm like, I let a couple of things go because of action movies, but that was stupid. That was absolutely stupid. I'm like, he's literally fighting somebody with a plastic straw, then shoves the plastic straw into his eye. Spoiler. But, like, I'm sorry. I can't give it to you on that one. Just can't.
Let's do 2 more questions.
Okay.
Did you like the movie's ending?
No. Because if you weren't going to turn this into a sequel, Bonnie and Clyde it for me at this point. Like, blow it up. I don't care. Unfortunately. Did you like it?
No, I didn't either. But like, cause like him walking into the club and just like, bro, your boss just died and like you like
Right.
So yeah, no. All right, last question that we always do. New question of the season. Who would you switch places with in this movie?
Rose. I still love Rose as a character, but I don't.
I love her as an actress. Like she's
We
a great
know.
actress.
We know.
How do you know?
That's your type down to a T. We know, baby. It's okay. It's okay. We know. We know, hon. We know you like her. It's okay. Rose for sure, because I mean, other than that, name another female actress in this movie. Other than the assistant. We did not have a lot of people in this movie when you think about it for real.
Me, it would be so like the Raven.
No one's
I like
able
to be like
to
the
get my
Raven.
words like you do.
Like I would definitely be like the Raven, because like he was definitely, you know, he said no one understands my poetry, but then at the same time, that nigga knew how to fight.
It was so funny when she came to the house with the paperwork and she said, "No, we have to read it."
You said you were going to talk. Keep him out. Do not fight.
She said, "No, nobody dies." I love that. It was so funny.
At the same time, talk about it. When they're fighting, and then when did she learn moves? She was dodging all of like the bullets and when did she learn how to fight like that?
Hey man, she got with her man, and that's what happened.
And she's been with him for 30 seconds.
That's the definition of lock in.
She knew how to dodge bullets and everything now. Like,
lock in.
That's a liar.
I can only aspire to be that locked in with my significant other.
Off of a poem?
Locked in.
Locked in. Crazy. All of it crazy. But yeah, I mean, so after Atlas Talk, are you still rating it in 82?
Maybe an 81.
Crazy.
I think this is a cute crazy stupid love meets the Matrix, but really, really D-list.
Matrix. What Matrix was in this?
I mean, just in terms of like action and fighting scenes.
No. If we're talking about just like a Valentine's Day movie, I would probably go 76. But overall movie, 70 max.
I'm okay with that.
Here's the thing. It's not that I hate it, but like the voiceovers of him talking to himself, I don't hate those types of movies. I don't hate those types of movies.
About that, because I sat there and I was just like, okay, so like honestly, I understand how like, okay, this is the protagonist movie where like he's the voiceover, cool. And then Rose started doing voiceover, and I said, okay, at this point, everybody might as well get a voiceover. I was like, okay, I could have done without the voiceover. You're 100% correct. Some things I wish like this is where again I wish they had more pre-screenings, because when they have pre-screenings, they take out stupid shit.
Mm-hmm. So here's the
And that's
thing.
what I'm looking at.
The reason why I don't hate voiceovers because it lets you into like if this was a book, because in a book you get to understand more of the character. So
Okay.
in this, like you understand like more of the thought process of the character. So that's why I don't mind voiceovers. Just here, it's just like, you know,
Okay.
I'm indifferent. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Agreed.
So that's where I am with the voiceover.
Okay.
So I'm still 70, strong 70. Like that's
I'm at an 80, a 79, but like I'm a good teacher, so I'll give you an 80.
But damn, we at the end. If you were here at the end of the podcast, I want you to know we love you. If you like it,
We really fucked with y'all.
so yes, if you here at the end, just know we love you. If you like it, we love it. If you
Love
don't
it.
like it, listen to it again. If you still don't like it, shit.
Yeah, you need to DM the Stuttering Prophet at the Stuttering Prophet and
Yeah.
say, hey, can I schedule a time to
Mm-hmm.
listen to the podcast with you so I can see where I went wrong in my ways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And follow us on
The
IG,
socials.
damn_where was I, on TikTok, damn_where was I 0,
Yeah.
and something else. Is there anything
Yeah.
else? And on MySpace.
Why is it still around?
I don't think so.
Follow us on Vine
Oh.
and Tumblr. Bring back Tumblr. Hashtag.
Jesus.
I loved Tumblr when I was a kid.
I don't. But we out of here. Audi 5000. Peace.
Illy.